Thank you very much, Honorable Franz Kapofi, Minister of Defense. Thank you very much, Dr. Ita Kanji Murangi, Minister of Higher Education, our directors of ceremony this morning. Madam Kovambo Teopoldine Nujoma, Founding First Lady, the children, grandchildren, and the entire Nujoma and Condolences families. Your Excellency, João Manuel Gonçalves Lourenço, President of the Republic of Angola and Chairperson of the African Union. Your Excellency, Dr. Emerson Dabuzo Nagagwa, President of the Republic of Zimbabwe and Chairperson of SADC. Your Excellency, Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa, President of the Republic of South Africa. Your Excellency, Esteban Lazo Hernandez, member of the Political Bureau of the Cuban Communist Party and President of the National Assembly of the People's Power and Council of State. Your Excellencies, Head of States and Government, and other foreign dignitaries. Your Excellency, Comrade Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwah, Vice President of the Republic of Namibia and President-elect, and Lieutenant General Denga Ndaitwah. Your Excellency, Dr. Hifikepunye Pohamba, Second President of the Republic of Namibia, and Madam Pohamba. Your Excellencies, former Head of State and Government, distinguished former First Ladies, Honorable Speaker Peter Kachavivi, Your Lordship Peter Shivute, Chief Justice, Honorable Lucas Sinimbo Muha, Chairperson of the National Council. Moni has already said that my responsibility is because I am this title of Chief Mourner. Anyone who is called a chief will appreciate it. But being a chief mourner is not something you can appreciate. It's a heavy responsibility. Therefore, if I don't salute each one of you, you have been saluted by Honorable Kapofi. Please accept that. Therefore, let me go to my remarks. First, I don't need to welcome Head of State from SADC to Namibia. All I have to say is thank you, sir, for joining us. We have gathered on these hallowed grounds, the final resting place of Namibia's heroes and heroines, to lay to rest a most distinguished son of the soil, a giant among leaders and a revolutionary icon. Although our hearts remain laden with grief, we take solace that President Sam Nujoma, who will now rest among his fellow illustrious heroes and heroines, has completed his mission with distinction, fulfilling his destiny and leaving behind the most precious gift of freedom and independence for the people of Namibia. We salute you, Comrade Nujoma, a diamond of a Tunda village, for a life well lived in the service of the people of the Republic of Namibia, the region of SADC, and the African continent. Those of us who had the privilege of being under your command during the struggle fondly recall how, As a leader, you always displayed confident demeanor in front of your comrades and your followers and your soldiers. We recall how during the Central Committee meetings in the remote areas of Angola, you would say, and I quote, "Next time, we will have this meeting of the Central Committee at the outskirts of Windhoek." Not only did you lead us to the outskirts of Windhoek, but to the heart of the city itself. We fought under your command, and we won the liberation struggle, and forever remove apartheid colonialism from the face of Namibia. Indeed, we are, in your own words, and I quote, "now the masters of our own destiny." Today, we have returned to the outskirts of Windhoek this morning, not to celebrate a homecoming, but to bid you our final welfare and our final salute. You were the ultimate statesman and commander-in-chief. Namibia is proud to call you a son of the Namibian soil. May your legacy of dedication and hard work become a source of strength for the entire Nujoma family, as well as the entire Namibian nation, as we continue to uphold your command of maintaining unity of purpose, and to fulfill your mission to improve the quality of life of the people of Namibia to the level of their counterparts in developed world. Thus, on behalf of the government and the people of the Republic of Namibia, and on the Mbumba family, and also on myself, I extend our heartfelt condolences and sincere sympathies to Madame Kovambo Nujoma, our first lady. The children, the grandchildren, and extended members of the Nujoma and Nangolo families. The entire Namibia stand together with you during this difficult period and in the days ahead. Dear President Samsha Fishuna Nujoma, may you rest in perfect peace as we salute you and say our final goodbyes. May God Almighty grant unto you eternal rest and make his perpetual light shine upon you. Farewell, Father of the Namibian nation. Farewell, founding President of the Republic of Namibia. Farewell, leader of the Namibian Revolution. May your brave soul rest in eternal peace. I thank you.
Yes, and that effectively brings us to the speech part of the ceremony, which effectively marks the end of the formal proceedings. now the next is going to be taking the casket up to the top, where he is going to be laid to rest.
The President keeping his remarks very brief, concise on this particular occasion.
Thank you very much.
He spent a bit of time eulogizing his former commander-in-chief, his former president, a man that he served diligently. At some point, we do know that Dr. Nangolo Mbumba in exile was the Deputy Secretary of Education for the SWAPO party. He was also a personal assistant to the SWAPO president, so they worked very closely together. After independence, he was our first Secretary of Cabinet, and then he went to Walvis Bay, where he administered with the South Africans Walvis Bay until it was officially returned to Namibia in 1994. So for those 2 years, he was a joint administrator. Thereafter, he joined cabinet for several years, and he served the president diligently in those cabinet roles. So the president really spent a bit of time yesterday eulogizing the president, recalling all of those events and all of the gallantry that we have come to know of our founding president.